Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to reading. And this week, we're going to do two different stories. First, we're going to do School Around the World and also Annie, Bee, and Chichidorist. All right, so let me share my screen so you guys can find out what's the essential question. So I think we already know what it is. So the essential questions still the same because we're still in module number 1 and what will I discover in kindergarten? And this is going to be our last week for this module, week number 4. So for week number 4, we're noticing things around the world, especially schools. That's why I'm reading that 2 stories. So we're noticing what's the same, what's the different, and also to be kind to each other. And we're doing lesson number 17. All right, for lesson number 17, the objective is I can use text evidence to answer questions. So we're going to be answering a lot of questions. So speaking of that, can you go get yourself a conversational buddy? Because remember, Ms. Cervantes is going to ask you lots and lots of questions throughout the story, and I want you to share those answers with your conversational buddy. So if you don't have it with you, you can pause my video and go get one, okay? So let's begin. All right, before I read my story, I want to make sure that you guys know where to find things in the story, like pictures and words. So we call those details. So those are details of the story, and you know that pictures and words can give us those details. When Ms. Cervantes is asking questions, I want you to look at the pictures and also the words because they give us clues to answer questions. Also, I haven't done my power words in a long time, so I think that helps us also with the understanding. So let's go over those power words. There are 3 of them. So number 1, it's city. And we have this beautiful picture of the city. Can you say city? Good job. En español se dice ciudad. So a city is a place where many people live and work close together. Like, have you been to Oklahoma City downtown? And you see lots of buildings, and also they have beautiful parks like the Merritt Garden Park. They also have the new one that was opened this year with Scissortails Park. So if you haven't been in Oklahoma City downtown, that would be a nice place to visit. All right, let's do number 2. Number 2 is country. Can you say country? Good. When you are in the country, you are far away from big towns and big cities. So this will be the totally opposite of city. Country is where you have lots of lands with maybe lots of grass area, kind of like the farm. So that's what that means, country. Can you say country? Good. En español creo que se dice rancho o valle. Number 3, it's map. Can you say map? Map. En español se dice mapa. So map is a picture or drawing that shows streets, rivers, and other parts of a place. So sometimes if you want to get to your destination and you don't know how to get there, you have to read a map. And also, if you want to think more deep into maps, maybe like pirates use those maps to find treasures and they follow the clues. So that's what map means. Okay, so for this story, in order for us to answer questions about the story, we have to check for understanding. Check for understanding means that we have to stop and think what Ms. Cervantes asked us or what is Ms. Cervantes reading. So throughout the story, I'm going to stop, ask you questions so you can think about the story. Did I understand what's happening? If not, Ms. Cervantes will read the story again, either, I think it's Tuesday, tomorrow, or Wednesday. Read the same story so we can reread the story and understand what is the story trying to teach us. Because remember, books can teach us a lot of stuff that we don't know, okay? All right, so get your conversational body ready and get ready to enjoy schools around the world. All right, so turn your listening ears on and I'm gonna show you the pictures. So schools around the world. If you notice, there is no author or illustrator in the front cover. If I look in my book, I don't see it. Where can I find my illustrator or my author in this story? Did you tell your conversational buddy title page? I think so. Let's look in our title page and see if we can find it. Absolutely, look. This is my title page. And inside my title page, I can see that Claire Lewis is the author and there's no illustrator. Did you want to know why there's no illustrator in this story? Well, because these are real pictures. So that means that there was actually someone that owns right to those pictures because they took those pictures. We don't call them illustrators because they didn't draw the pictures. They actually took the pictures. So they probably here, there is a person in here that owns right to those pictures. So let's begin our story. Schools everywhere. Children go to school all over the world. Children go to school to learn. Different types of schools. Some schools are in the cities. Some schools are in the country. And then you see the difference between city and country, because even the schools look different. How is the school in the city different from the school in the country? Can you tell your conversational buddy? Can you tell the conversational buddy? How is the school in the city different from the school in the country? I'm going to tell my conversational buddy, just looking at the picture. Well, one looks bigger, conversational buddy, and the other one looks smaller. I can see more buildings around in one picture. I can see trees around the other one. Good job. All right, let's put our conversational buddy in front of us so he can listen to the rest of the story. Some schools are outside. This school is on a boat. Some schools are at home. Some children talk to their teachers on the internet. What do you think some children talk to their teachers on the internet? Can you tell your conversational buddy? Let's think about what we know about the internet to help us figure it out. What is the internet? Well, we use the internet to talk to people who are far away, like right now. We use the internet to talk to Ms. Cervantes and to your other teachers. And because you cannot be in school, you can use the internet to watch me teach you reading through your computer, your iPad, or your phone. How do children get to school? Well, some children go to school on a bicycle. Some children walk to school. Some children go to school on a boat. And some children go to school to a what? Bus. Good job. All right, I have one more question. Remember, our objective is to answer questions and you answer it to your conversational buddy. Ready for my next question? What are some different ways that children get to school? Tell your conversational buddy, how do kids get to school? Good. Did you say on a boat? Did you say on a bus? But how did you get to school? How did you get to Santa Fe? Did you walk or you drive? Tell your conversational buddy. How did you get to school? All right. What do children learn at school? Children learn to read and write. Children learn to do math like you guys do with Mr. Owens. Children learn about other countries. Children learn about art and music. What are the children learning to do? What are they learning to do on the pictures? Tell your conversational buddy, what are they learning at school? Look at the pictures. Did you say writing their letters? Good job. What about the other picture with a lot of crayons and there's a glove behind that girl? What are they doing? Tell your conversational buddy. Good. All right, let's move on. What else do children do at school? Let's find out. Children meet their friends at school. Children eat at school as well. Schools are different all over the world. What do you like to do at school? What did you like to do at school, boys and girls? Let's find out. All right. So before you leave me, this is one of the things that I want to show you, okay? I want to show you a page on my book, so I'm going to share my screen, and because remember, our objective is to answer questions about the story. So let me see if you were paying attention. Let me switch my camera really quick. And right here. Perfect. Let's see. Let me pick one page where we can use details in the story like pictures, letters, and words to answer questions about the story. And let's see if who was a great listener. All right, who was sharing stuff with their conversational buddy? All right, look at these two pictures. Remember when Ms. Infante was talking about learning through the computer? Remember this? All righty. What do you think some children talk to their teachers on the internet? Remember, I asked you this question. What do you think some children talk to their teachers on the internet or the computer or the phone? Can you tell someone around you, or if there's no one around you, tell your conversational buddy. All right, I'm going to show you one more picture. Right here. Remember this question? All right. My question is, what are some different ways that children get to school? Tell your conversational buddy. Did you share? Good. Good job. And that's all I have for you. Good job for answering questions about the story. And I will see you guys back tomorrow.